Anyway, welcome back to another episode. I'm Des.
I'm Revels. What's going on?
Hold on, let me play my drum. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute,
but we back.
A few weeks.
Like the banner say on YouTube, every episode drops every week, maybe. And this is what we mean by maybe. It's been like 2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks.
But it's all good. Oh, I forgot to mention, one of our videos on TikTok got like 700 views.
Growing.
So we growing.
Oh yeah, we growing for sure. Which one was that?
It was one of the ones where we was talking about where we was arguing about Kyrie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. We was talking about Kyrie and shit.
Okay.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications.
Leave some comments too. I want to know what y'all think. Leave some comments in the comment section.
Definitely leave comments. We want to be able to have conversations with our audience and things like that. How we feeling? How we feeling this week?
Man, I'm good, man. I feel good. I feel
Anything like exciting while we've been away?
Few things. I'm about to make some decisions on some career decisions on what I'm about to do. I don't really want to speak too much on it, but I'm gonna try to take a pivot forward instead of backwards or sideways or lateral, whatever however they say it. But yeah, man. What about you?
Chilling, bro. I
know you telling me about the drone process. How that going?
Yeah, I'm right now studying to get my drone pilot license. I enrolled in like this online course to teach myself about the drone pilot, or teach myself to become a drone pilot. But they got like an online course that you can watch videos and shit like that. You could take quizzes until I take my real the real test. But yeah, man, I'm trying to do that, and then once I get that done, you know, I'll be a certified commercial drone pilot, and I'll be able to make money off of it. Because if I fly now, I can only do it for recreational use. So I can't make no money off of it. Because if I do and I get caught,
it's illegal.
It's illegal. Yes, you have to be certified. You have to be
to fly
in order to fly it and make money off of it. So let's say you got a drone, right?
Yeah.
And you just flying it around, like you decided to fly around, and let's say you flew over this park or something like that, and somebody who has property around that neighborhood saw your footage on. Let's say you was recording over this park or over this area, and you put it online. That's already violation 1. I think it's violation 1. When you put it online, then it's just kind of like, all right, you know, let's say you put it on YouTube, and somebody hits you up like, hey, I like that footage that you got. I want to give you $1,000 for it. If you sell that and the FAA catch you, you're in violation.
What does the FAA mean?
Federal something of aerial, some shit. I don't know. It has something to do with
like, this is legal stuff. Like, you can't do none of this stuff without.
You can only do it for recreational use. And even with, like, it's so complicated, bro. Even with recreational, you still have to like abide by certain rules and shit like that. Even with recreational, like, you still have to certify your drone. You still have to do all types of shit.
Shit's crazy.
That's why I'm fucking learning about it now, so I can, you know what I'm saying, be able to fly my shit around, shit like that. But somebody that told me about it, my cousin, he mentioned like, because one of his, well, I'm gonna say his frat brother, I think his line brother, which is also my frat brother, we in the same frat. He put me in a group message, and he was like, hey, look to get your drone pilot license. I was like, all right, well, shit, I'm with that. And just like in that same amount of time, my cousin gave me his drone. So I was like, I want to be able to fly the shit and not have no issues and shit like that. But when I tried to fly it out here on the back porch, it wouldn't work because something with the airspace. That's all that you have to learn and, you know what I'm saying, figure out.
So you
Something
can't
that
just fly a regular drone. You got to really be.
I don't think you can just fly it regularly. Like if you're doing it for recreational,
it's
you
still
still
rules.
got to do some shit to make sure
crazy.
that your shit is legit. You know what I'm saying? Like you still got to, but the Federal Aviation Administration is what FAA means.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. That's new. That's definitely new. Okay. That's what's up. Anything else? That's it. That's about it.
other than that, bro, I've been chilling, working out.
Oh, you
hooping
still
here and
in the
there.
gym?
Yeah, hooping here and there. Me and my girl be working out, working. That's about it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I took about like 2 weeks off the gym.
2 weeks off the gym.
Yeah, I didn't go to the gym for like 2 weeks. Now I'm still on the 200 push-ups a day challenge for myself, but going to the gym, I just took some time off, bro. I think I was getting burnt
Why you do
out.
that?
I don't know. I think I was getting like burnt out or something. I kept going. I don't know, bro. I sometimes I need to switch up what times I go, things I do and shit. But I don't really know, bro. I just stopped going. But I did go yesterday though, and I'm back in a groove and stuff like that. But it was a good solid 2 weeks where I was just like, shit, I'm waking up. I ain't going today. Like, or I say I'm going to go. I'm going tomorrow. I was just back on that. But I don't know. I think shit happens. You got to get back right. I'm back in there though.
Yeah.
I'm actually dropping a video tonight that I recorded. So
That boy been stepping his game up on that motherfucking TikTok. I see you almost got 1 million views there, brother.
yeah,
Hell no. This nigga here.
yeah, man. Hey, that shit's crazy, right? That shit, wow, bro.
I don't know. I just
This
told
shit's
you, bro.
crazy,
You got to
bro.
keep posting, man.
Yeah, and I
Putting
even stopped
content out.
that 2 weeks of me
That's
not
it.
working out. I wasn't even posting either. I wasn't even posting.
Yeah, I was seeing that you wasn't posting
Yeah.
all that much. You know what I'm saying? And I was
Slow
like,
down.
oh, okay.
I definitely slowed
Yeah,
down.
keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing. Even, you know what I'm saying, Lucky trying to get into that shit.
For real.
Like he trying to do his thing. He got like some type of GoPro or some shit like that. He trying to get into that shit. So
Gotcha.
yeah, man.
But
Keep
everything's
posting,
smooth,
keep
though, man.
doing the thing, you know. If y'all don't know, we do have a TikTok. Make sure y'all follow us on the number 2, the next POD on TikTok.
Next.
All the clips and shit will be on there. All right, let's get on to the shits.
Now, I got a few questions for you, man.
Go ahead, throw them at me.
One question I did like is
Bring the mic up a little bit though.
okay. One question I did like that you asked me.
Not right there.
That you asked me is what animals would you want to protect you? That was some some people hit me with that, and they was like they kind of like that question. But my question for you is what would you do if you got an ice cube out the freezer and it dropped? Do you pick it up or you just kick it under the freezer?
Do I pick it up and do I pick
Throw
it
in
up?
the sink, or do you just say
Yeah, I
fuck it,
pick it up
kick
and throw it in the sink.
So
Or I
you
throw it in the garbage.
You won't kick it under the freezer?
Hell no. For what?
I mean, it's gonna melt, and it's just gonna evaporate.
Then it's gonna be dirty ass water under this refrigerator.
Or is it gonna be water, or doesn't it? It's just gonna dry up.
It might evaporate, but still, I don't. I don't know what it's gonna do. I just know it's gonna be some water. It's gonna melt, and it's gonna be on the refrigerator. If you drop ice cube on the floor, you should never pick it up. I mean, you should pick it up.
Oh, you
but
should
throw it away. Don't leave it under the fucking. Don't leave it under the refrigerator. I wouldn't. That's me. What about you?
I would probably pick it up too. I don't know,
You
man.
put it back in your cup.
Nah. Okay, to that point, if you drop a grape, 3 seconds, are you gonna eat it?
You say 30 seconds.
3 seconds.
I used to do that shit when I was little. Cause I used to believe that shit. Like, ain't no germs gonna get on it. Like, I used to believe that
For real?
in 3 seconds, like, you could pick it up and, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
then, you know. So, yeah, I did it before.
Okay.
But now, I probably just throw it away.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not, nah. I probably throw it away. Like, cause I think I found out it don't take nothing but a millisecond for germs to get on something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It take way less than 3 seconds. So a millisecond and then it's germs on it. So yeah. That's a good question, man.
Ain't no telling what's on there before. But one thing we did talk about last episode, we didn't get to, is the conversation about jealousy and envious. What's your take on that? Like, if you're around somebody, like, do you sense that? Do you see that shit? Like, do you feel that shit in the, huh?
You talking about
in them? Like, do you feel that shit in the air once it is happening, or what's your real take on that?
I don't think I ever sense jealousy or envy in somebody when I first meet them. I don't think you can, unless it's blatant. You know, something that I heard somebody say, you know what I'm saying, when niggas say, you know, I see you, or I'm trying to get like you, or I see you, Revels, you know what I'm saying, you doing your thing on TikTok and shit, or shit, I'm trying to get like you. That's hate. For real? That's hate, or that's jealousy, or that's envy, yeah. So I just heard somebody say that, and I think I agree with that. Like, cause I got out of saying shit like that. Like, even though I might not mean it, you know what I'm saying? I might not mean it in no jealous way. But damn, see, niggas even cute saying like, I see you. Like
yeah.
In today's age, they killing that. Like, I see you, or I'm trying to get like you. Like, because maybe a really motherfucker really trying to get like you, but I see the other side of it. Well, that could be considered hate, though.
Yeah, is it genuine? Is the question.
Right. I mean, I think I'm always genuine when it comes to if I say some shit like that, I see you, or you know what I'm saying, things like that. But I can also see how that can be a small little caveat or a small little consideration of some type of jealousy or some type of hate. But back to your original question. No, I don't see any type, like, I don't think I would. I think it takes time for jealousy and envy to bring itself to the light. Unless it's just blatant shit. Like, unless it's blatant.
Right.
Like, somebody is really, like they say, like they gotta say, like, you know what, I'm jealous of you type shit.
Do you think people have been jealous and envious in some cases? Everybody. Do you feel like everybody has experienced that? Whether they want to say it or not?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I know I have before. I've had a mentality of being jealous or looking at somebody and seeing what they got and wishing that I was there or wanting that. But, you know, I think I've grown to just, you know, play the cards that I've dealt and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I've grown with that. Like, I struggle with that, you know what I'm saying, as far as like seeing like because that goes back to episode 1 when I was talking about not having it all figured out and being okay with not having it all figured out.
Okay.
And sometimes your mind will be racing, and I, you know what I'm saying, my mind will race about like, oh damn, this motherfucker got this or this motherfucker got that. And it's kind of like, damn, why, you know what I'm saying? But being okay with like, you know what, I might not have that, but I got something. You know what I'm saying? I got either something going on, or I'm doing something, or I'm trying to get there. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever somebody else is doing is their own thing. You on your own time. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got your own time going on, you on your own thing. What's great to somebody else might not be great to you. You know what I'm saying? So if I see somebody and they got some shit and I want that shit, if I so ever get that shit, that might not affect me, or it might not be it might not bring the same happiness that it might bring them. You know what I'm saying? It might not satisfy me like it satisfies them. You know what I'm saying? So
gotcha.
Yeah, I used to struggle with that. And then after a while, somebody just had to tell me, like, fam, 1, you don't have it all figured out. And 2, you're on your own time. And 3, don't be looking at another motherfucker saying or another motherfucker doing. You know what I'm saying? You do your own thing and you grind your own way. So
you what advice would you have for a college graduate? As you know, around this time, kids are graduating high school, right? Kids graduating college.
Shout out to the people that graduated
for sure,
high school, college, all that type of stuff that's going on Prime. I was scrolling through Instagram, seeing people going on Prime and shit like that. Shout out to everybody.
Now for sure, shout out to the class.
What was your question? Though, my bad. I didn't mean.
No. What advice would you have for those particular people, the high school graduates and college graduates, as they transition into a whole new chapter of their life? Being that you went through both chapters, and you know, kind of still going through the college chapter as well, what advice would you have for them?
Set yourself up to win one.
In what?
Because I'm only.
Let's go into detail with this too.
Right. I'm saying this from a perspective of somebody who played around senior year. I graduated, but
in high school right now?
Huh?
You should be in high school senior year or college senior?
College.
College senior
Yeah,
okay.
I'm talking about college.
Okay.
I grinded my ass off in high school to get out of there because I was so far behind.
Right.
Like my story from 8th grade to graduating high school is, you know, my cousin always say like, man, you need to write a book or some shit like that. But I struggled with school 8th grade to like sophomore year in college. Like I struggled. Like it was, you know what I'm saying, being from Chicago and having people around me that really wasn't on what I should have been on.
Okay.
To lead me to a successful lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? To lead me to to lead me in out of the direction of street shit, of having a fucking baby at freshman year of high school, you know what I'm saying? Having a couple babies, maybe, you know what I'm saying? All types of shit, you know what I'm saying? So from 8th grade to like sophomore year, it was kind of like I got in a whole lot of trouble. Mm-hmm. I was around motherfuckers that I probably shouldn't have been and wasn't on shit.
Okay.
Wasn't on like, well, I want to say wasn't on shit. Like motherfuckers was trying to do music and shit like that.
This is college, right?
No, this was high school.
Oh, okay.
High school. You know, drinking, smoking, both of them. High school. You know what I'm saying? Being around motherfuckers that's just like on gang shit, on that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't the norm for maybe an 8th grade and shit like that. But that's what you go through being a black man in America from the South Side of Chicago, not having, you know what I'm saying, or I'm not gonna say not having a father, but just being moved around place to place, shit like that with my father and my mother, different things like that. Not having a sustainable, stable, right, household. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Shit like that. So I had to grind to get out of high school. Right. So I got kicked out of 2 schools in 1 year. My sophomore year in high school. I got kicked out of a school that my cousin got me into, which was a great school.
What you do?
I ain't never tell you this?
Nah.
Oh, I got kicked out of 2. I got kicked out of 2 high schools my sophomore year.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
For some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? For some little nigga shit. And
2 different reasons.
2 different reasons. One was for marijuana
in school.
And then the second one was it was an alternative school. And I just had walked out because I was just like, fuck everybody. I'm saying I had a badass attitude. I wouldn't listen to nobody. I was, you know what I'm saying? I just walked out that motherfucker and I tried to go to school another day and they was like, nah, you don't go here. You got to find another school. So I had to find another school to go to. And I wound up going to the school called Paul Robeson. It's not Paul Robeson no more. It's something different because they merged a bunch of different schools together.
So for you going through all that, going into college, for these high school students, what would you say to them? Because it's a kid out there that's probably just like you, that's just graduated, that's going to college. What would you say to him or her?
Well, from how I had to grind to get out of high school, so I had to do all this schooling. I had to do night school, day school, summer school, and Saturday school, like all in 1 year. I had to really, really grind. And my mindset going into college was start off strong. Start off meeting people, going to class, doing my fucking work.
Yeah.
Making sure I'm sitting in front of the class, getting involved in whatever that's going on campus. Mm-hmm. If you seeking out like a fraternity or a sorority, if that's something that you want to do, get involved with people on that. That was my mindset going into, you know what I'm saying, college. I need to set myself up because I knew what I did in high school. I fucked over. I was fucking off. I wasn't doing my schoolwork. I wasn't doing anything, and it didn't. What's the word? I didn't set myself up well. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And I guess that's just not knowing, you know what I'm saying, being envious about, you know what I'm saying, how if you set yourself up for success, then success will come. So anyway, to your question, I went into college and I was like, you know what? I'm going to knock everything out my freshman year. And this would keep me on the right path. And it did. Because I never dropped below a 3.0 my whole college, you know what I'm saying, while I was in college. But I also put myself around people that were like-minded, that wanted to do the same things that I wanted to do. And, you know, different things like that. So I'll just say, just set yourself up right now. Freshman year, get involved, stay on top of your books, go to class, have a conversation with the professor, get to know the professor, you know, all those things. You know what I'm saying? Everything that has to do with, you know, setting yourself up for success your first year. And that's going to transition into your second year and your third year, hopefully. Some people might struggle. Some people might get in their freshman year, knock everything out, and then be like, oh, this shit ain't nothing.
Right.
And then not give a damn about sophomore, junior, or senior year. Right. And then, you know what I'm saying? So
you say get involved. So you saying get involved and stuff like that with fraternities and stuff like that. Now, that's what you
No, it don't have to be. I'm just saying for the people that want to do that,
right?
Just meet these people. But you can get involved with anything. You can be, you know, a music major, get involved with the band. You can be.
Were you dating in college?
I had a girlfriend when I had a girlfriend.
You start to smile.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend when I went into college, but
okay. But when you went into college or in college?
When I went in, okay, I was still dating a chick from back home. You know what I'm saying? That didn't work out. Yeah, I didn't have sex with somebody at my school until my junior year of college. Yes.
Really? I
wasn't fucking no chicks at my college at all.
Really?
Yeah. And that shit didn't start until I joined Alpha Phi Alpha. Oh. My junior year is when I had sex with a chick at my college. So that who went there.
So that joining that fraternity.
I mean, I don't want to say that joining kept me like when I was in a relationship.
Right.
So, you know, I wasn't doing nothing. And then my freshman year I was in a relationship, and then my sophomore year, I was still in a relationship. We was kind of on and off, but I would that was just my mindset. I'm not fucking chicks that go to this school. Really? But I decided to do it when junior year rolled around, because I was kind of like, and then after I did, it just kept happening.
You know so I've been knowing you for some time, and the time that I've been knowing you, you've been kind of like in relationships.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, basically. So this is for some of my fellas. This is a safe space for my fellas. What are some?
This is a safe space. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? What are some things you look for, you know, as a man from your woman in a relationship?
What are some things that I look for?
Like you list 2-3 things, nothing crazy, but just to give my fellas some perspective, because a lot of these fellas don't have no direction. You know, they don't really have no direction when they go into situations, or even how do you approach a woman? They don't even. These fellas.
Well, let's start with the first question. So I'll give 3. The 3 things that I'm looking for are being heard or being considered. You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, that goes into 1. So being considered, being heard.
Yeah.
2, being pleased, pleasured. If you want another word for it.
In what aspect, though?
In every aspect of pleasure, my nigga. Like, in every aspect of pleasure, I want to be pleasured.
One of mine is compromising. So you're not compromising anything?
That's yours. That ain't mine.
I'm asking you, though. I'm asking you, though. Are you compromising anything? Like, is there a compromise in some aspect? I feel like, because I'm a big...
But that's yours. You asked me for mine. Let me ask you yours in a minute. Like, all right, so consideration... or being heard,
yeah.
Being pleasured,
yeah.
Let's see, what's another one? Being able to be vulnerable, being able to be honest with you. Being able to come to you and talk to you about anything. Those are my top 3. What's yours? So compromise is already one for you.
Well,
but what does that mean though? What does compromise mean?
I mean, I just feel like, I've been in situations where it's like, she's not perfect, I'm not perfect. And it's just two people that are trying to, put this thing together, but we're not perfect. So there might be a dislike in a situation that she does that I don't like, but I compromise for that. Like prime example, you and your girl now. It's something that you may do or she may does that get on your nerves, but you kind of compromise it because it's like everything else outweighs that shit.
Is she still sitting over there?
She is. She is. It's a safe space for you, though. I don't want to feel.
I live here. Of course, it's a safe space.
Okay. I just feel like that should be one because a lot of people have a certain perception about somebody.
You said if there's something that she does
that you don't like,
that I don't like,
you just don't like it.
Do I compromise for it?
Yeah, but it's just
hell no. I'm gonna let you know that I don't like that.
Interesting.
Me. I'm going to let you know that I don't get down with that. I don't like that. That's just me. I'm not going to compromise to let you win or to let you feel a certain type of way. No, I'm going to tell you this is something that I don't like that you are doing. You need to fix that.
What if it's something that what if it's something that is just built?
Like, why you looking like you looking?
She was. What did you say? That's your problem. You said what? That's your problem. That's my problem. What's my problem?
Ooh. She said that's my problem, y'all. I don't.
Can we hit the room? It kind of got hot in here, Can we turn the?
Nah, it is.
It is kind of hot in here. Shit, I need some more water. But I don't.
Look. I don't feel like you should, because I feel like a woman would let you know when she don't like something. 100%. So how come a man can't let a woman know that, no, I don't like that?
So you don't feel like women are compromising? They don't.
No, I'm not saying that.
In a sense, you did say that though.
When you say compromise, are you saying compromise like? Are you saying compromise like some type of
with
action?
A certain situation that she does in certain aspects, like just be okay with it.
I'm not okay with something that you do that's like I'm not okay with something that you do. Like I'm not compromising for you to feel better, or I'm not compromising for you to win something.
Small as this: if your girl goes upstairs to get something to drink, and he was like, "Give me some ice water," and she brings back a cup and water, and you wanted ice water, you like fuck.
And I'm like, I just told you, why you ain't bring me no ice water? Yeah. I'm not, you know, no, because I know who I am. I'm going to say something, and she knows this. I'm going to say something, like, I thought I told you to bring me some ice water. Why you just bring me some water? And she'd be like, well, like, what's the reason why she wouldn't bring me ice water? Like,
to my point,
I just gave you the direction what to do. Why you ain't do it?
Could that conversation be prevented? Because that conversation right there could be prevented. Were you saying, I told you?
Hell nah, because I'm going to tell you, I told you to bring me some ice water. Why you? Because I'm going to ask you why you didn't bring me no ice water when I told you. I'll be like, what did I tell you to bring me? She's going to be like, ice water. And I'm like, well, why you didn't bring me no ice water? And then I'm going to listen to her answer, and I'm going to be like, that's not okay.
Interesting. You can't compromise that. You're about to drink room temperature water.
Yeah, because I asked for ice water.
Got it. 100%.
But guess what? A woman or if she asked me to do something and she gave me specific directions,
this has to be a safe space for women.
She's going to be like, why the hell you ain't do what I said? That's exactly what she's going to say.
You're right.
But that's why I'm confused on what in what situation where I have to compromise and be like, okay, whatever. Because I do compromise. It all depends on the situation that I'm compromising for.
Another one. I'll give you another.
When it comes to ice water, I told you to bring me ice water. I did not want room temperature water.
Okay.
Now go downstairs and give me some ice water.
Okay, cool. Now, y'all in the bed, you leave before her. Boom. Make the bed before you leave. She don't make the bed, you come back home, the bed's not made. You compromise, oh, fuck it, I ain't tripping. I'm about to get in the bed anyway. or you call it like, why the fuck you didn't make the bed?
I'm not gonna be like, why the fuck you didn't make the bed?
Or
but
you gonna confront her about it? Yeah, you can't.
Cause we go through that currently. Like she tell me to make the bed, and then sometimes I make the bed, sometimes I don't. She don't say anything about it though.
But would you?
No, I probably wouldn't say.
But you gonna
about
say something about some ice water?
Because I told you to bring me some ice water. I did not want. I like ice water. Okay. Nah. Like I said, it depends on the situation. It depends on the scenario.
Okay.
When it comes to making up the bed, I'm not big on making up the bed.
Really?
I fuck up the bed all the time. I don't make like I feel like I'm about to get right back in the bed. Why the fuck do I need to keep making this bed up all the time? But I compromise sometimes because she be like, make up the bed or I forget like I think we even might have argued about it, or we might have had a debate about it, or we might have talked about making up the bed. And then I started making up the bed. And then she'll come home sometimes and be like, oh, I see you made up the bed. And then it'd be all giggles and laughs and smiles and shit. And I'd be like, okay, this is positive energy from her when I do this.
Gotcha.
So if I make up the bed and she come home and see it made up, this is positive energy that's going to come from this.
Gotcha.
I struggle with understanding how to generate positive energy.
100%. Okay.
Sometimes I don't generate positive energy all the time. Morgan, do I generate positive energy all the time?
Show podcast.
You didn't get the answer, but hey, look, let's switch gears a little bit. I'm gonna shoot a few different questions at you, and you just answer. It's just two answers. What's more important, swimming or skating?
Well, let's ask the question correctly.
Because
for black people,
okay, for black people, but I want our audience to answer in our TikTok and our YouTube, because I want them to think about it too.
On to the next podcast.
On to the next podcast.
On to the next POD on TikTok.
Yep.
On to the next podcast on YouTube.
I want you guys to answer the question: what is more important to you, swimming or skating?
I'm gonna say for black people, swimming. Swimming is is more important than skating, or knowing how to swim versus knowing how to skate. Because
I got another one too that's gonna kind of like fuck your head up.
Knowing how to, I think knowing how to swim is more important because that could potentially save your life. You know what I mean? Knowing how to skate is kind of like a recreational thing, a fun thing to do. But I think knowing how to swim is kind of like it could potentially save your life. I don't think knowing how to skate could save your life. You know what I'm saying? I think knowing how to swim could potentially save your life.
Knowing how to fish or shoot a gun?
Ooh.
What would you teach your son first?
What would I teach my son first? Damn, that's a good question. How to fish or shoot a gun? I want to say knowing how to fish, because he can feed himself.
Okay.
Knowing how to shoot a gun, you can protect yourself.
Right.
Now, I want to go knowing how to feed yourself. Knowing how to fish is way more important than knowing. Damn, that's a good question. I don't know. You know what? Knowing how to fish. Knowing how to fish is more important than knowing how to shoot a gun.
Really?
I would teach my son how to fish before I teach my son how to shoot a gun.
Teach your son how to change a tire or how to start a fire?
How to start a fire. It's all about feeding yourself. It's all about feeding yourself. You might not have a car. You might not be in danger all the time. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you know how to eat, you know what I'm saying? As long as you can feed yourself or your family or some shit like that, then yeah, I'm always going knowing how to feed yourself before anything. That's a great question. That's a good ass question.
I want them to answer this, but
that's a good.
Next one is
good question.
Knowing how to read or know how to count.
Damn.
Like which one would you really pick?
Knowing how to read. Knowing how to read.
Really?
Knowing how to read. Knowing how to read. You know what? I'm thinking like when you're asking me these questions, I'm thinking from a standpoint of if like a devastation happened where ain't no cars or ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to live solely on like
survival skills.
Right. Survival skills. Right. Thank you. That's where I'm looking at it. Well, you could have just asked me this.
Why do you want to disturb y'all?
Morgan Gathering.
Hold on. Let me see what you said first. Why my computer tweaking?
It wasn't a question. I'm just saying if you can read, you can teach yourself anything.
Oh, she said, my girl said, if you know how to read, you can teach yourself anything.
That's a.
If you know how to read, you can teach yourself anything. So yeah, I'm going with know how to read. But I'm talking from a perspective of like when you asking me these questions, for some reason I'm just thinking of survival skills.
Right.
And from that standpoint. So yeah.
Knowing how to build a house or build a tent.
A tent? A house.
Without a doubt.
Nigga, know how to build a house, nigga. What? Nigga, like, you know how much stuff goes into knowing how to build a house? Bricklayer, painting,
that's true. That's a no-brainer.
Plumbing. It's a lot of shit that goes into building a house. So yeah. Definitely
Build a house. Okay.
Let's see. There was some good ass questions, bro. I don't even know where to go from there, honestly.
Tell me this. Why do you get up out of bed every day? Like, what's your thing?
Because God grants me another day to live. That's why.
So when you wake up, that's what you think about?
Not really.
When you wake up and you open your eyes, like,
when I wake up, it's kind of like I got another. I have another day to improve myself, or I have another day to live out my dreams, or to attempt to tackle to conquer and tackle my dreams. That's what I wake up and think about when you know what I'm saying, when I wake up. It's another day to achieve something. It's another day to figure some things out. It's another day to improve on myself. Yeah. What about you? I think, why you wake up in the morning?
I think it's the same. I just think that I get an opportunity at doing something, at achieving greatness.
Right.
Whatever it is I want to do. You know, I just, like you said, just you get an opportunity to just do something. You know, I just don't think, I really don't think that you would just sit there. You know, I think that something has to be accomplished because you're waking up. You're given a reason to wake up, so you have a purpose. I think everybody has some sort of purpose on this earth, and the hardest thing with people is just finding the purpose within doing dumb shit. You know, I just think that if you find your purpose and you just go from there, bro. Honestly, my personal opinion, that's what it is, though. And some people might not know their purpose until they're 60, 70 years old, 50, 40, whatever. But I think you got it.
But I guarantee you this, when you find that purpose, it don't matter your age. You found it and you're going to be doing something.
100%.
And you know what I'm saying? It's going to make you happy.
100%. 100%.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Give me your take on this, though. Girls, all right, tell me this. Put it like this. Have you ever been in a situation with another female, and this is one of your topics. I've seen this on the Breakfast Club, and I want the audience to answer this too. What have you been in a situation where a girl has just like faked the orgasm and you kind of like knew about it? No.
That's from the Envy. That's from Envy's wife.
Yeah.
And she was saying that
what did she? I didn't.
She said something about she faked orgasms for a few years
with DJ Envy.
Yeah, she said.
Really?
Morgan, do you know what she said?
She faked orgasms for 10 years.
You said what?
She faked orgasms for 10 years.
She faked orgasms for 10 years, and I think what I was trying to get at was
that's compromising. That's compromising for sure.
Well, she dumb as hell for compromising, faking orgasms.
That's compromising for sure.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like
everybody's different.
I think that's stupid because You're faking orgasm because of what?
But that's beyond your values because your value is pleasing. So that's already beyond your value. So to you, hey, I think I'm with you on that though. I think it's stupid. What are you doing?
Yeah, like why are you even having sex with? I mean, that's your husband. Okay, cool. So don't lie to me. Because it's lying at the end of the day. Don't lie to me about you not having an orgasm.
It is lying.
Don't lie to me about you not having an orgasm. Tell me how can I improve? How can I, you know what I'm saying?
10 years?
Like, because to me, it's kind of like, that's insane. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you faking orgasms? Why are you faking orgasms, yo? Like, you don't need to. Let's talk about what I am not doing. And if I am not satisfying you, then what needs to happen? Do you need to add, like, do you need to get a third in here?
I just think
male or female, however they rock, I don't know. You know, do we need to get more toys? Do we need, like, what do we need to help out?
Women's perspective on this. Like, I want to know what a woman would do. Like, what
we have a woman right here.
What would you do, Morgan? 10 years?
You said what?
I said I'm not lying about it.
You're not lying about it? Yeah,
even if that's your husband. Y'all been together for 15 years, high school sweetheart. Y'all been together 15 years. You know, a turning point has changed in his life or his career. He's just going through something. I don't fucking know. He don't even know. You don't know. It's 5 years, 5 years straight. He ain't pleasing you.
No, I don't think there's a.
Why wouldn't you lie to him?
But
For what? Like,
exactly. For what?
I mean, for them, I think they was young and she couldn't express that, so I get that. But no, that doesn't do anything for you. If you saying,
Cause I feel like if you need to lie to me about having an orgasm, once I know that you wasn't having an orgasm, that's not gonna make me feel better. Like my pride is gonna be like shocked. Like, damn, you lied about this shit.
I don't know.
Okay,
how DJ
well, chuck up the
Envy feels.
deuces. Why you ain't leave a long time ago if I wasn't pleasing you? That's the way I feel about it. If I'm not pleasing you, leave.
Where does DJ Envy in his marriage go from there? Like,
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. I'm not in a
like
I don't know.
you say read the book? There's a book out? Really?
They were promoting a book. Oh, okay. This is why we need to. Yeah, this is why.
And then again,
I didn't know that they were
I
promoting
think
the book.
from there, it's like now they're making it a thing. They're making it like you trying to tell her you want some more liquor. He keeps scooting. Like, can I get some? Yeah,
I was
man.
trying to wait till she look up at me, and so I could. Get
I don't know where they could go from there, but
I mean, I'm sure that they
there's a lot of
good.
weird shit going on out here, though.
I'm sure that they good. It's just when I wrote down the topic, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like I just didn't understand like why. Like
Yeah.
why do you lie about it? Like there's no reason to lie to me about anything. I don't know if DJ Envy even said it. I don't know if he said anything. Like when I seen it, he wasn't even talking. I was just kind of like, Envy, come on, dog. What, like, how do you feel about it? But I don't know. Maybe he don't feel no way. I don't know. Maybe they have an open marriage. Maybe
Are you into that? Would you have an open marriage?
It depends on if my partner's down for it. If she's not down for it, then no.
But if she's down for it, you with it.
Absolutely.
What if she suggested it though?
If she suggested it.
Yeah. You still down with it? Or it has to come from you?
If I'm down, it don't have to come from me.
Because I know I got a lot of homeboys that's just like, no, not a chance. It gotta come from me. If I want to do it, it's on me. Like, but it can't come from her.
I understand the pride in that, but I think I'm mature enough to understand that this is me. Okay,
You're speaking as another female though.
I'm not speaking as another female. I'm speaking as
shit,
me,
this is a safe
motherfucker.
space.
Don't ever tell me I'm speaking as a female. What are you talking about?
No,
what are you talking about right now?
I'm saying
Please
you're
explain that.
I'm saying you're speaking as another female in the relationship.
No, I'm speaking as Desmond fucking White in a relate. You asked me. What did you ask me? What did you ask me?
An open marriage.
Would I be considered for open marriage?
Right.
If she brought it up, right?
Correct.
Yeah. If she brought it up, and I was about to say, I'm mature enough to understand. I was about to try to make a joke, but you just stepped all over it by saying I sound like a female or whatever.
No.
Or I was trying to consider it as a female. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm mature enough to understand that. And I was finna say, this is me. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I don't want sex all the time. Okay. Sometimes I be in like, I was gonna try to make a joke about me not wanting to please or be around.
I got you.
Or not give a fuck about my girlfriend. Sometimes,
right?
Sometimes I don't want to be like, man, like, oh my God, you gotta have sex, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta please. You know what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't like when she want to do it. Sometimes I don't want to do it. Sometimes I want to do it. She don't want to do it. I get that. Sometimes I want you around like damn, what's his name? Patrice O'Neal. He did like a bit. He was like,
space for you.
He was like, I want y'all like men want women around, but just not in our area. Just somewhere in the, you know what I'm saying, somewhere in the vicinity, in events or somewhere. We want you around, but we don't want you like here.
Right.
We want you in the other room somewhere. We want to make sure that we not alone, right, but we want to be left alone. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So sometimes I want to be alone.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be left alone. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Sometimes I just want to know that you here.
Right.
But leave me alone type shit. So you in relation to the open marriage thing, I think I am mature enough to understand that if there's a situation where I don't want to be bothered and she does, go and holler at that other nigga. Let him bother you. You know what I'm saying? Let him do what you want to do.
Why y'all still together?
Yeah.
You cool with that? So you cool with your girl dating another man?
Yeah. But nah, you know what? On a serious note, because I'm joking around. On a serious note,
we got a comment from Morgan.
My pride would probably just be on some like, nah. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like another. Oh, nah. Like I'll be like, if she mentioned it, like, yeah, I want to have an open marriage. You know what? Nah. Cause I don't know. It depends on the stipulations of this open marriage. Like, we got to get in detail about what we doing.
Got it.
Is it you just going on dates with niggas? Is it you fucking niggas? Is it just conversation? Like it goes into all that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, you test the water to see how it is, and if it don't work, then nah, we can't do that shit.
Exactly.
Excuse me. What about you, motherfucker?
No, not a chance.
No, not a chance.
Not a chance.
So you got to bring it up the whole time.
It's not even that. We're not doing no open marriage. There's no point. I just don't think having an open marriage is a thing.
It's a thing?
I don't think that's a thing. I think, and I know, I'm gonna probably get hit with this later, but I think I'm enough.
I like that. Okay, cool.
I think I'm enough. I don't think you need all that, because you don't. I'm gonna give you the space you need. I feel like I'm gonna please you the way you want to be pleased. I'm gonna do the things. Once I get to know you, we in the marriage. By that time we married, I'm gonna do the things that need to be done to keep our marriage going. I only want to be married once.
Right.
If I get married and then get a divorce,
that's it. That's how I feel.
I don't think I got another one in me, man. Like, I don't think
that's how I feel.
I be seeing people that got married 4 times. Nah, I ain't doing that, man.
Cool. One time and I'm out.
Like,
I'm cool.
Like, even with that, like, you get married, boom, you get a divorce. Now you're going into another situation. I don't even know, like, how do you even? That's not even. I don't know, man. I don't think getting married more than once is a thing for me. I just don't, bro. It's just it becomes too much. That's too much. It's like redoing all this shit all over again. Yeah, she want to be married, but you got to find somebody that's going to value the things that you value at that point.
Right. Yeah.
I
feel that. I feel the same way. And
I want one baby mother. That's all I want. One baby mama.
I think that's why I'm so big on like time and
for sure,
making sure that the person is right and shit like that, and making sure like if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna take my time with it.
For sure.
So yeah.
You're 100% right. I've learned from a lot of different people. Like,
but to the topic that we were talking about like sometimes in order for some situations, in order to save the marriage or to keep the marriage, you might have to consider other things.
And I'm glad you
and
said
maybe
that.
an open marriage may be that.
I'm glad you said that.
Maybe your wife, like you love her so much that you just don't want to let her go, but maybe y'all understand that, you know what, it's some things about us that's just not whole, or that's like y'all love each other so much that it could happen. You know what I'm saying? Or you can potentially save the marriage by having an open relationship.
Yeah.
Or open marriage.
My thing is this.
But I don't think in most cases it's not like that. Like when you decide to have an open marriage, really nothing is wrong. It's either you just have a abundance of money that you can just do the shit, or you know what I'm saying? Exactly. I don't know.
My thing is this, like I've met a really nice couple out in St. Louis, and they've been married 27 years, and they've been best friends for 32 years because they've been friends and then married, whatever. But one thing that I noticed, they took a dip in their marriage, and the husband, he just moved out. Mm-hmm. He just moved out, and it wasn't like he wasn't at the house maybe every other day or 2 days or whatever. But the wife was at the apartment, but he just moved out, and I think that was a great solution to the point where it's like sometimes
you just need space.
You just need the fucking space.
You need your own
sometimes
space.
she need to sleep her ass alone.
Right.
Women, they have to miss you. Like, they have to fucking miss you at some point. Because if you just too much, like, I'm not going to speak on that, but I can't speak about situations. Now we going to do that. But it's just like, women, they need that space. They just need that. Like, they need the space where it's like, fuck it. I want say if your girl got 5 sisters, fuck it, I'm moving all my sisters in my house. All right, I'm gonna move out. Sometimes they might need that shit, or sometimes they might just need to be by themselves, or they want to go stay with their home. They need that shit. I think women need to feel as a freedom. When you got women feel like they're controlled or locked in, that's when they start knocking on that wall, being like doing shit that they feel like they can do, but you make it seem as if they're not supposed to do. Mm-hmm. You know. I think that was one of the greatest things I've heard within a marriage, like the space factor. That's just what it is. Like, if it's time for me to sleep on the couch, fuck it. I'll go sleep on the couch.
I don't have no problem sleeping on the couch.
Me neither. I don't have a problem
sleeping by myself.
Me neither.
Really. Me neither. Like, I don't have any issue.
I feel like I sleep by myself sometimes when I'm with, like, other than having sex or cuddling and stuff like that. But when you sleep and shit, you wake up, you with somebody, but in reality, shit, you sleeping by yourself for real.
Yeah.
But
I feel like people in general just need their space. I don't know if that's a gender thing. I think that's just like a human being. Like, sometimes you don't want to be around a motherfucker.
100%.
You know, and it's kind of like, you know what? I need my space. Just
100%.
Leave me alone for the day.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So,
like, you might need it sometimes. Like, fuck it, I'm going out with the guys. I'm about to get fucked up. I'm about to shoot at some women. Just talk some shit to some females. Sometimes you might need that just to make some friends.
You saying while you in a relationship?
For sure. Sometimes you might need to be out.
You can shoot at other women
while
you in a relationship?
Other women, but just hold conversations. You don't think holding conversations is okay?
I think holding conversations, but you said shoot at other women.
Okay. Let me.
Nah, let's go into that.
Okay. If I would definitely do it.
Would you allow your girl to do it?
No. Go ahead. You got me. Y'all got me. No, I wouldn't. I just
would you allow your girl, like, as long as she not exchanging like numbers or as long as if it's flirting.
Don't play with me.
If it's just flirting.
Don't play with me like that.
Okay.
I don't even want to be played with like that. Like, if you're my girl, don't even play me like that. Have some respect for me. I ain't saying I'm disrespecting you, shooting at women, but it's okay for me to have a conversation with. This is gonna sound fucked up. I'm gonna get hit for it later. It's okay for me to have conversations with a woman, but it's not okay. It's just, I don't know.
Bro. All right, so you keep using the word conversation. All right. Is it cool for your girl to have a conversation with another dude? In the context of how you have conversations with other women.
Damn, I knew you was gonna say that.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what?
And if it's not okay, then why do you do it?
You know what, Dennis?
That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Right. Look.
I don't.
Because you have to get to a point, because we're at a point in life.
Yeah.
Or we're at a point where, like, you have to consider, as black men. All right. So as black men, we have to consider what we do to the women, and I'm going to say black women because I'm assuming that you only date black women. We have to consider.
You paused like he wanted me to answer, but yeah,
I mean, if you don't, that's fine.
I'm open to women. Yeah, I'm open to women. Yeah.
You ever had a relationship with any woman outside of a black woman?
No.
Okay, I haven't. That's what I'm saying. Cool. Have you ever dated? I mean, had a girlfriend that's other than a black woman?
No.
Okay,
always
cool.
a black woman.
So just considering, how and this is something that I am learning.
Okay.
Thanks to that woman, thanks to me growing, thanks to me reading stuff, thanks to me seeing shit on TikTok, you just have to consider, like, if you doing some shit and if she did some shit and you got a problem with it,
right? Maybe
it's not okay.
100%.
But that's another reason why.
Is that called sexist or some shit like that? Or?
Is it called sexist? I don't know if it's called sexist.
Oh, okay.
It's just like, this is why I brief my girlfriend on everything. And she can't say that I don't.
Yeah,
because I brief her on everything.
Knows. TikTok knows. You got to let them know.
I brief her on, hey, shorty just shot at me.
I remember you telling me that story.
Hey, shorty hit me up. Can I go over there? Or she a friend. What's up with you? How do you feel about it? Do I brief you?
I'm watching the podcast.
Yeah, okay. She know.
Does it make tell me this? Does it make a man insecure if he gets upset over somebody briefing them? Like if a woman briefs their man about, hey, look, I'm going to kick it with my guy friend.
If she did the same thing, because I do the same thing for. Well, one, I think trust is important too. So as long as y'all have trust in each other, then everything is okay. So if I can trust her enough to, like, if I trust her, like if she say that, you know what, I'm going, somebody hit me up, or you know, I don't want to use the word hit me up because people take hit me up as in they trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Right. But as long as I know who this person is and what they about and different things like that, then it's cool. I'm okay with somebody having, or my girl having, guy friends. Mm-hmm. You know, people always got something to say about how, you know what I'm saying, you can't have guy friends and shit like that. Yeah, I get it. But I think I'm on the edge of believing that guy friends exist or can exist and believing that they can't. Like I'm on that little, you know, I'm right in the middle of, okay, I understand that some shit can go wrong, but I understand that maybe she may be telling the truth, or maybe this nigga just want to just be her friend, or maybe she, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Got so I understand that shit exists. You know what I'm saying? So, but when it comes to what we were talking about you shooting at women, or you, you know, like I think we have to get to a point where if us as men, if they did it and we not okay with it, what makes you think that it'll be okay for you to do it? Now, if you talk to her about it, or if you let her know what's up and she okay with it, then she can't say shit about it. If she agreed, like, all right, well, cool, yeah, you can do that, you can do that. But if she don't give you no rebuttal, like, well, shit, can I do this? Or can I do that? Or what if I did it? So what makes you think that's okay? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense. To answer your question, and you broke it, the way you broke it down, honestly, if my girl wanted to have guy friends and kick it with her guy friends and all that shit, go right ahead. Mm-hmm. Just go right ahead. Like, that's your thing. And if that's your thing before you met me, and I don't want to take you away from any of that. Mm-hmm. Just go right ahead. I trust you.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
I think if you have trust in her and knowing that she's not gonna do no
and
shit.
if you do something, hey, that's just that comes with the game. If you do something, just go ahead. But you know what's gonna happen if you do something with these niggas, with these people. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah. But my thing is, I'm not gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna fight about it with. I don't even care. Once I like now, I'm saying yes. You can have friends. You can do all that. I've accepted it. I'm at a point where I've accepted it. Mm-hmm. Like there's nothing at the end of the day. There's nothing you can do because say if I said no, right? Or say if your girl she constantly said no and no and no and no, but now
about what?
You going to kick it with these girls or homegirls, whatever the case may be. She constantly said no. 2 years go by, she just say no. You in your mind like, who the fuck she tell me to say I can't do something? Man, I'm going anyway because it's gonna get to that point. Nah. Or not even you, or just flip the script. For most men, if men kept telling their girl no, they gonna wind up sneaking off doing it anyway. It's gonna it's inevitable. It's gonna happen anyway.
Nah, it's not.
You in particular, no.
It's not gonna happen.
Men or women. I mean, men telling women they can't do something. Over time, a woman gonna get annoyed and say, "Fuck it, I'm doing it anyway." Who the fuck are you telling me? Like, I ain't doing shit. Because now she gonna feel as if okay, now she really don't trust me. He really don't trust me.
And I think that's the point that I think that's the real point that you're trying to make about not trusting. But if you have trust, then there is not going to be a whole lot of times where either or is going to say no. If as long as there's trust in it and the person is not on no bullshit, then you know what I'm saying, shit's going to happen. But
100%. Now I got one more question for you. And I want you to ask me the same question because, like, I think people get this kind of mixed up. Do it till you get it right, or just give up.
Nah, do it till you get it right. Do it till you get it right.
So fall down.
Do it till you get it right, or do it until you understand that you know what, maybe I should do something else, and keep doing that.
But now, how can it ever get done now? Because now you're focusing on two things.
No. I know. I'm not saying focus on two things. I'm saying do it till you get it right, or do it until you realize that's not working. Let me switch it and do this. So drop what you was doing or modify what you was doing.
Okay. Oh, so change it up.
Change it up, and then do that until you get it right. If not, change it up. It's kind of what I'm going through, bro. You know. With this whole shit, this setup, this, you know what I'm saying, me trying to be an editor.
And we had a conversation about this in one of the podcasts, is about just trying to figure it out, and you don't know the outcome of what's going to happen.
Right. That's life, I think. Yeah, I think that's life. I think not knowing the outcome and being fearless about not knowing the outcome and just keep trying shit until you get it is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And at this moment right now, what's your thoughts on your career?
On what?
On your career.
On my career.
Yeah.
I think I'm taking steps into the right direction, into things that I want to do and things that I'm interested in. With like me getting into like getting my drone license and I just had a meeting with a guy today about, you know what I'm saying, me producing his podcast. I think I'm taking steps in direction.
Get an applause for that. That's big, bro. Get the applause thing. That's definitely big, man. People, you know what I mean?
Yeah, my applause going. You know what I'm saying? Taking steps in directions of producing the podcast.
That's all forward steps.
So just 4 steps, you know what I'm saying, going into the right direction and the different things like that.
Gotcha.
And yeah.
But we back in the loop.
Man. Other than that,
I love doing it, man. This is a safe space for everybody. I love doing that. People able to talk, and I want people to, when they listen to this, to feel like they kind of like damn, they're not the only one. Like people aren't alone within whatever they're going through. You know what I'm saying? I want people to be really engaging and shit. And I think this episode kind of like put us in an engagement moment as far as like the compromise, the relationships, the career shit, just all types of shit. Because even with the audience, I think that ask yourself that. What are your thoughts on their career? Or is there something that they need to do differently? You know, even with the same thing where you said about the repetition and doing it over and over or modifying it. Same for them. Like if it's not working, you know, Des said it best. Is just like make an adjustment within it not working and try to pivot and make a move where to a point where it will work.
Right.
You know, no, don't just give up.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, you saying do this shit until you get it right.
Right.
And for me, looking at from the outside looking in on your situation, I think it's gonna get right because you're doing it. You it's so many moves and so many moving parts that you're making, and really for you in this space, it's just like a big field of things that you could do. We've talked numerous things about the basketball content. Earlier, you were telling me about the real estate and commercial content. Now we're doing the podcast content. Then we're going to do some. You probably can get into some short films. It's so much. Yeah. It's an endless opportunity for you. And then what you said best is for the audience too. It's just like no matter what, just keep taking a step every day. Just take it step by step. And that's something I learned from you today. Yeah. So
nah, man. Like I have. I'm starting to learn that, you know, in situations where you throwing paint at the wall, you got to be fearless and you got to just try a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to try everything. But that's geared towards what your ultimate goal is. So I started off with buying a camera or buying this thing and get into that space. And then that may lead into some other things that like, you know, this is kind of like started from the bottom type shit, and then it's going from there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Elevating from there. So,
well,
bro, we keep working. We keep doing what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We keep, you know, producing content and shit like that. Like I tell you, you know, when I tell you about your content, fam, just focus on your content and post shit. Shit is going to happen, and look at you.
Bro, honestly,
it took you less than a year to get to 10K.
Yeah, I've been doing this since September.
It took me more than a year to get a 10K. But what I think what helped you get to 10K was when I told you, like, fam, keep posting and focus your content. Focus on something. So what your focus is, motivational messages, working out, giving advice, all that shit. Yeah. That's your focus. That's what got you to 10K in a less time than what it got me. Because when I started posting, I was just posting everything. Like, you know, my shit is all over the place. I talk about something one day. I talk about this another day. Right. I might get 200 videos this day. Yeah. I might get 5,000 this day. I might get 10,000 this day. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but when you focus your shit is clean and all throughout the board. So, and that's kind of what.
You think that's a better way to do it, though?
Definitely it is. Definitely is. I think for me, because I don't want to start a new one. Well, you know what? I am going to start a new one. And I did start a new one. The new one I started was this podcast. So even though it's both of us, right? It's my shit, it's your shit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We both have a piece in this. Exactly. So I started a new one. So bam, here's the focus. The focus is podcast content. When I get my PC, when I buy a PC, when I build a PC, I'm gonna be doing gaming content. I'm gonna start a new one. Boom, there go gaming content right there. All gaming shit. Ain't nothing else but gaming shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to maybe doing producing podcasts and shit like that, like, well, that's probably just gonna be my own little vlog shit. But focus your content. I'm telling you, when you focus your shit, because that's what somebody told me, I just didn't listen. So now I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Even though I got so many followers or whatever, I don't have a focus kind of, like my shit is kind of like all over the place. I you know what I'm saying? I post vlog shit. That's why I just like whatever that's going on with TikTok, I'll let you know because you interested in it and you want to do it. So, hey, they got the playlist feature. Yeah. Here's how you get around that. Because if I didn't tell you that shit and I wouldn't have got around you wouldn't have got around it, bro. Right. I typed it up, sent it, boom, what they do?
They say something that is only for certain creators, and then all of a sudden,
you got that shit.
I got the playlist.
Exactly. That's it. I told your ass, like, fam, they're going to add this shit. Like, just sending an email to them, let them know they're going to be like, this is for only this. Because that's exactly what I did. I sent an email. They said, this is for only certain creators. And then 3 days later, oh, shit, here go the playlist feature right here. Yeah, come on, man. I got you. Like, I don't have a I don't tell you anything wrong. I'm just trying to help you.
100%.
I'm trying to help us. And when I say us, I mean black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I know some shit, like I remember Young Thug said some shit like he had an interview with T.I. and he said something to the nature of if Jay-Z don't teach me how to get $1 billion, then I'm gonna find out how to get $1 billion, and I'm gonna tell everybody how to get $1 billion. That's how I feel about it. If I know some shit, I'm gonna tell you, so you can go get it on your own, or so you can figure it out on your own.
Why do you think people don't want to share the information?
I don't know, fam. I don't know. They
want to keep it to themselves.
I don't know because people feel like, I hear this. People feel like once you share the information, this is how I think. People don't like to share information because they feel like if you share it, then the person that you shared it to is going to get to a higher point. That's what's supposed to happen. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. Yeah. When I share some shit with you, all right, this is a prime example. I told you about TikTok. I told you how to navigate TikTok. I told you, focus your content.
Yeah.
Do only this. Don't be all over the place like I'm doing.
Right.
Focus your shit. You got to 10K in a less amount of time than I got. It took me year plus to get past 10K. It took you less than a year to get to 10K. That's
about 8 months.
That's the joy. That's what's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to tell you some shit, and you're supposed to take that shit and run with it and fucking do great things with it.
It's enough for us to eat.
Because the motherfucker doing
it's enough for us
better
to
than
eat.
you or did it. You supposed to be like, that's what's supposed to happen.
You are the reason why
that's
I got the 10K.
Supposed to happen.
Shit, you did say focus your content.
Focus the content. Post only this. Do this 3 to 4 times a week.
You fam. Go.
Boom. And you got to 10K less than I did. Or in a less time frame than I did. It took me more than a year to get to 10K or past 10K. It's gonna take you less time to get to 20K than I got to 20K. Like it's I don't know, man. I'm one of them people. I don't know. I don't mind sharing the shit. Like I don't mind doing it. Like, here, take it, go do whatever you want with it. Now, for the ones who don't want to share the shit, I don't know what to say.
Welcome.
They feel like people are gonna get ahead and,
like you said, that's what's supposed to happen, man.
I don't know.
But yeah,
I don't know. Y'all let me know. But yeah, let's end on that, man.
I'm gonna drop this.
My name is Des.
And I'm Revels.
Yep. This is On to the Next Podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, share, please. Weekly, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We ran into some hiccups, but we back.
Yeah, we back. You know what I'm saying? We getting into the swing of things. Appreciate y'all for listening.
Peace. We out. Hit that on to the neck. You gotta hit the beat, don't you? Hit that. You did.
Yep.